So for example, when we consume something orally, this is going to be the route where the most intense metabolism is going to happen. And why? Because you have to think about it. I mean, our body is super smart. Actually, it's a very sophisticated system, right? That many aspects are covered. So the oral route obviously is how we eat food, how we drink, how we do many things, right? So when we consume all that, it's going through our gastrointestinal system, and finally it's absorbed in the gut. All that blood from the gut before going to the whole system goes to the liver. Is what is called the first step metabolism, right? So then all that blood will go through the liver before going to the rest of the body. That means that any drug that you are consuming orally before reaching your brain, your heart, or any other part, first is going to encounter the liver. So a certain percentage of that drug is going to get metabolized already. So then less active dose actually is going to reach the other target and organism, right? So imagine that you take some substance that a 60% of the drug is going actually to get metabolites in the liver before going to the rest of your system. So of whatever dose you take, just the 40% of it will reach the target organ. That when we talk about forensic toxicology, the vast majority is going to be the brain, because the vast majority are psychoactive substances. So then just a small percentage is going to reach, okay? Other routes, for example, if you inject a substance, you're already putting everything in your bloodstream. So then it's going to reach the target very quickly without going through any kind of metabolism at first. So you are going to have more rapid effect because there is no wait, right? When you take in the oral route, you know, when you eat food, it takes about a couple of hours that it goes through the system, at least partially. In the IV, it's not, everything is fast, and then it doesn't have that first pass metabolism, right? There are other routes. For example, if you put something beneath, underneath your tongue, is the sublingual. Actually, will also part of it go through the first part metabolism. So there, you know, depending on the way you take the substances, may be affected by that, but orally, it will be the one that you, I will say, lose most of the dose that you consume. And actually, there is an important parameter in toxicology and pharmacology that is called the bioavailability. That means of all the drug you take, how much actually is going to be in your bloodstream. And normally the oral route is the one that shows the lowest bioavailability, because you have to digest the drug to absorb it and first going through the liver. So yeah.